There's a very beautiful practice, which is one of the basics of Taiji Quan, which is walking. It's a very simple practice, but at the same time it's a very deep practice. And it's a practice which allows you to start to get a feeling of what is Yin and Yang. You may have seen this Taiji symbol with the two fish, the black one and the white one. And so it's the two principles. One is active principle and the other is more passive principle. Another way of putting Yin and Yang is empty and full. So the whole practice of Taiji Quan is the practice of this polarity, of how empty becomes full, full becomes empty. So when we are walking with awareness, actually we can start to develop this taste of how Yin is transforming into Yang, Yang is transforming into Yin. So we start with stand. When we are standing, there is no differentiation between Yin and Yang. It is Wuji. When we start to separate both of them, then it becomes Taiji. So these two, this rhythm starts. So when we stand like this and breathe in, imagine that you have two elevators which are here. When I start to move, I separate left and right. Right leg is sinking, elevator is going down. Left side, elevator is going up. I step in front, I breathe out. Left foot is getting full, grounded. Then I breathe in. This one gets light. Put it down, breathe out. It becomes full. So each time when you are doing the walking with your breath, each time when I breathe in, foot becomes light, I'm lifting, expanding. Then I breathe out, it becomes heavy, it becomes rooted. So in all the walking, is not just the feet which are walking, like your whole body is breathing. So in the front walk, be careful that it is the heel which should come first and then slowly we are rooting it. Second thing, you should be careful. Sometimes when we walk, we go very slowly and then hop. And again we become slow. Try to keep the even pace. So every movement, what you're doing, like you keep the same speed. Why do we sometimes speed up? It's because we think of going in front, so we think walking in a horizontal way. So when we are here, what we do is look at my knee. So we lose the balance. So when you're walking, your knee should be grounded. Don't think of walking like this. Think of construction site, a crane is there. He's taking something, brings it, puts it down. So when we're walking in this vertical way. So each moment of your walk, you are in perfect balance. So here, stay down. And by staying down, see, each moment you say stop. I can stop, I'm in perfect balance. Then I put it down, again I transfer, again I lift up, and that is the way that you should be walking. Energy sinks when I breathe out, but at the same time your head, you don't collapse. So imagine the ladies that you see very often in India, carrying sometimes so many things on their head. How are they standing? How are they walking? So this is the way that you should also be walking. Like your head should be like, you're linking the heaven and the earth together. This is front walking. Back walking and side walking, same principle is there. Always separating yin, yang, and then yin, yang are changing. Always staying rooted. Always having this idea of lifting up, bringing, putting down. Major difference is that when we are walking to the side, we will not put our heel, we will put the toes first. And we will lift toes, and again toes will be first. And when we walk backwards, also toes, back, and then you see your foot will be a little turned outside. So gently you turn, and come. So this walking practice, you can just practice just like this, just walk. There's a very calming effect on the mind also. Very good effect like for your legs, your knees. And if you walk like in this way of opening up, closing down, it will also give a very good massage to your back. This is a very, very beautiful, very simple practice, but very beautiful practice. And so when you walk in a square, I just gave this little exercise because in a certain way it allows you to put all these different ways of walking together. And so you have a little form that you can do. So in the video, we show it walking to the left side. Once you reach at the end, come back. Just touch. And again you can do the same thing on the right side. And then you will come back to your beginning. So I hope you will enjoy this very simple practice, but at the same time it's a very, very deep practice. And if you want to become even a martial arts master, you will practice this kind of walking like every day for a long time. So even after years and years of practice, there's still so much things to discover. So I hope you will enjoy it. And I repeat once again this thing, taste it and enjoy it like a good cup of tea.